Falcon and the Winter Soldier #1 is the start of a new miniseries from Marvel Comics. So why does this exist? Oh, I don't know, maybe because a certain evil mega corporation that currently owns Marvel is releasing a TV show featuring the two characters on their exclusive streaming service, so Marvel, in a vain attempt to cash grab on the popularity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is deciding to release a comic featuring said two characters, not knowing that they are going to fail to cash grab on it, such as previous examples of Civil War II and Infinity Wars. Couldn't possibly be that reason. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier #1 is the start of a five, maybe 6-issue miniseries written by Derek Landy, art by Federico Vicentini, art by Matt Miller, the cover by Dan Mora and David Curiel. If Derek Landy isn't a familiar writer, he's only done like one miniseries with Marvel so far, and that was the Black Order miniseries, I think in 2018, 2019, which is actually it's a really good series. I really liked it. Story was good, art was good until the end. For like the last issue, they decided to get someone else. I don't know why, and that art wasn't particularly good in the final issue. So I don't know why comic book companies do this. It's just like, hey, let's have one artist do like literally 3/4 of this story and then just yeet them off and just get another artist whose art style is just not good to finish it up. But I mainly know Derek Landy from his popular young adult fantasy novel series Skullduggery Pleasant, where the main character is not only a detective, but he's also a sorcerer, but he's also a skeleton. Isn't that cool? Why isn't there already a TV show about this? So, Falcon and the Winter Soldier #1. So it starts off with Bucky Barnes chilling with his pussy cat. Fucking degenerates. So he's just chilling when he's attacked by various soldiers. So he punches all of them. He also maybe shoots a couple of them as well, and he leaves to find out literally who's after him this time. And while all of this is going on, Sam is looking for Sally McKenzie, someone who's part of a veteran support group that he's a part of. He runs. She hasn't been attending a couple of the sessions, so he's a bit worried something bad has happened. So he's taken a personal interest in her disappearance, and that leads him to the Office of Federal Utilities, who seems to be after Sally as well, and he finds that everyone in the OFU is dead. And who happens to arrive at the same time? Bucky, who is a specialist, part of the cleanup crew for the OFU, because of what he did in, I think, Secret Empire, helping defeat Hydra and also kind of redeem all the bad stuff he did in the past as well. So now he's working for the OFU, and they kind of hold his past over his head so they can get him to do stuff for them. So he's part of the OFU. Someone that Sam is looking for is being investigated by the OFU. So the two team up together to go meet Bucky's handler, Veronica, who wasn't present with everyone else there. She wasn't killed, to see who was after the OFU, and by extension, who was after Sally, and if there's a big link between all of them. So that is pretty much it for the story, plain and simple. So story-wise, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. Now, above average, decent. Derek Landy wastes no time getting into the story. I mean, straight away we get into Bucky's attacked. He dispatches all of them with ease, and he goes off to find out what's happening. You got Sam. We know Sam's motivations, intentions for being there, looking for Sally, part of a veteran support group. She is being investigated by the OFU. Bucky works for the OFU. Everyone in the OFU except for Veronica, is now dead. So there's something definitely going on there. So there's actually like an actual reason for them to team up. There's something that connects them. It's not like the Marvel's usual way of like having a character be in a certain story or them teaming up with someone, and it's always just because they exist in the same universe. Like when Wolverine turned up in War of the Realms, there was no reason for him to be there apart from the fact he just happened to be there. He just happens to live in the Marvel universe. He just happens to be in New York City. Same with Punisher. Punisher didn't need to be in War of the Realms. He didn't need to be a part of the story. He didn't have a huge effect on it. But he's there. Why? Because he's in New York City at the time when it happened. It's all coincidence. You know, honestly, there are no other. There literally is no other cities in Marvel's America. So, and all of America should just be renamed New York at this point. So, with this series, there's an actual logical reason for Bucky and Sam to meet each other. They meet each other by coincidence, but there is something with both of their intentions that ties them together. Bucky's being hunted down, might have something to do with his work with the OFU. Turns out it does. Sam's looking for Sally. She's being investigated by the OFU. He rocks up to the OFU. Everyone's dead. He meets Bucky there. There's a connection, so it makes sense, and I'll definitely give Derek Landy there. And the action story, really good. Plot of story drives really well. The initial kick to the plot, so we already know what's seems to be the overarching story of this mini-series, and possibly who the main antagonist of the story is. And I'll give you a hint. They're named after a certain Greek mythological monster. Yeah, that's right. Greece's debt to the EU. Oof. But no, should be obvious. Given it's two ex-Captain Americas, last time we saw them team up is against this group, so it's going to be them. But overall, it was a decent story. The art and the coloring, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. I think definitely the first part with Winter Soldier fighting off his attackers, and then later on when they're just talking with Veronica, trying to find out what's going on, I think the art was really good. There, definitely liked it. And the cover by Dan Mora and David Curiel, I'm going to give a 4 to 5 as well. I think it's a great looking cover. It looks really, really good. Awesome. I know I'm familiar with Dan's stuff with Go-Go Power Rangers. I know he does the covers for those, and they're really good covers, so definitely like his artwork. And would I recommend this? It's not something you have to buy. It's like oh my god, you have to get this. Screw Hell Arisen because punchline. Get Falcon and the Winter Soldier, bros. No. Can't believe I did that. No, it's not a high recommendation. If you want to pick it up, you can pick it up. And I thought it was at least decent. I'll continue with it. I do like Derek Landy's writing. He's a good writer, and he's shown that he can write comic books. You know, unlike a certain other YA author who's only written one book and then they decided to give her own comic book series. Derek has experience with writing multiple novels, so he knows how to write, and as shown with Black Order, he can easily transition to writing to comic books. So good work there. I'm definitely going to at least continue it, see how it goes. It's a mini series. There's an interesting plot there, so yeah, I'll continue it. And if you want to pick it up, pick it up. It's I think in the end it's your money, it's your decision. So if you wanna pick up Falcon and the Winter Soldier, pick up Falcon and Winter Soldier. But yeah, only if you want to. And that is it for this review. Thank you all for watching. You know what to do, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. One of those things I actually don't use a lot. I really should, because I'm promoting it a lot. But hey, if you just want to follow me on those two, my handles are in the outro, or probably in the description. Yeah, I'll put them in there twice. Why not? Double the chances of getting followers. I don't think that's how it works. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Can't believe I fucking dabbed in a video. Fucking kill yourself, Chris.